Layered web privacy. Stop hunting for the perfect browser. There's a comforting myth that keeps popping up online: just use this browser and you're safe. It's appealing because it turns a messy problem into a single click. But there's no magic browser. Web privacy doesn't come from one brand. It comes from layers that add up: browser plus search engine plus settings plus habits. Each layer reduces specific tracking vectors, like third-party cookies, browser fingerprinting, and search leakage, but none of them makes you invisible on its own. And here's the trade-off most people only discover after they flip every strict toggle: if you push privacy to the extreme, you can break everyday stuff. Banking flows, single sign-on, captchas, and streaming can get painful. The document's rule is clear: aim for realistic, measurable improvements, without selling almost anonymous. This is a practical decision guide. You'll learn: 1. What actually changes when you separate your browser and your search engine. 2. Which tracking vectors matter, and which are distractions. 3. The minimum combo that improves privacy without wrecking usability. Let's build it layer by layer. 1. Privacy isn't anonymity. Start with a distinction that saves you from false expectations. Asterisk privacy means reducing how much you're tracked, profiled, and correlated while browsing. Asterisk anonymity means making it hard to link your activity back to your real identity. This matters because private browsing is often misunderstood. Incognito/private mode reduces local traces, like history on your device, but it doesn't stop sites and networks from seeing your IP, Internet Protocol, and it doesn't prevent your ISP, Internet Service Provider, or websites from logging activity. Example 1, you open an incognito window, search something sensitive, then log into an account. You've removed local history, but you haven't removed network visibility or identity correlation. Changing only your search engine or only your browser helps, but leaves gaps: logins, sync, autocomplete, cookies, and fingerprinting can still exist. The document's editorial stance is simple: don't promise almost anonymous. Improve what's measurable. 2. Layer 1, browser and search engine are different things. This is the first useful mental shift: your browser and your search engine aren't the same component. Browser, where browsing happens. Your browser decides, among other things. Asterisk which cookies it accepts and for how long. Asterisk which permissions it grants, location, camera, mic. Asterisk which anti-tracking mechanisms it uses, tracker blocking, isolation, anti-fingerprinting defenses. Asterisk what it exposes by default, like address bar suggestions. Search engine, where many journeys begin, and data starts. Your search engine influences. Asterisk which queries get tied to a profile. Asterisk which links it previews or enriches. Asterisk what happens when you click, like tracking parameters in links. Separating them helps because it reduces the chance that a single company centralizes search plus browsing plus other data. But it doesn't replace settings or habits, it's just one layer. Example 2, a privacy-friendly browser won't automatically prevent profiling if your searches are still tied to an identity via logins and cross-service correlation. 3. Tracking vectors that actually matter. You don't need a giant checklist. You need to understand what you're reducing. 3.1 Third-party cookies. Cookies set by domains other than the site you're visiting, often ad networks. They help track you across sites. Typical mitigation: block or limit third-party cookies plus block trackers. 3.2 Browser fingerprinting. Techniques that infer who you are based on browser/device characteristics, fonts, screen size, rendering, extensions list, etc. It can work even without cookies. Typical mitigation: anti-fingerprinting defenses, browser-dependent, and avoiding weird configurations that make you more unique. 3.3 Search leakage. Your queries can leak via live suggestions/autocomplete tied to a provider. Parameters in shared links or redirects. Searching from the address bar without checking which engine it uses. Typical mitigation: set your default search engine, reduce external suggestions if needed, and verify address bar search behavior. 3.4 Behavioral profiling. Profiles aren't built only with cookies. They also use asterisk logins, accounts, asterisk cross-device sync, asterisk browsing patterns, asterisk cross-service correlation. Typical mitigation: habits, separate profiles, avoid staying logged into everything, use containers/profiles where needed. 4. Layer 2, settings that move the needle, 2 to 5 changes. The document avoids 20-item tweak lists. The goal is, few changes, reliable impact. Asterisk tracker blocking: enable your browser's anti-tracking, if available, at a reasonable level, and pair it with a reputable blocker. Asterisk third-party cookies: block or limit them, keep flexibility for breakage. Asterisk suggestions/autocomplete: address bar live suggestions can send what you type to a provider. Reduce/disable external suggestions if privacy is a priority. Asterisk permissions: set to on demand, avoid persistent location/camera/mic permissions when they're not justified. Asterisk sync: syncing history/tabs/passwords is convenient but can increase correlation, decide what you sync and with whom. 5. Layer 3, habits that keep the layers from collapsing. Habits often outperform brand switching. Asterisk don't stay logged into your main account all day if you don't have to. Asterisk use separate profiles/containers for work, personal, and paperwork. Asterisk don't collect extensions, too many can increase fingerprint uniqueness and attack surface. Asterisk be careful with VPNs: a VPN, virtual private network, can hide your IP from the destination site in some cases and shifts trust to another provider, but it isn't anonymity and doesn't replace other layers. Analogy: a VPN is a tunnel, it changes where you appear to come from, not what you do once you're inside. 6. A 3-level ladder you can actually implement. The ladder assumes you want less commercial tracking and profiling without losing usability. Level 1, minimum viable, 15 minutes. Asterisk pick a browser with reasonable built-in anti-tracking. Asterisk set a search engine with less tracking focus. Asterisk install one reputable content blocker. Asterisk block/limit third-party cookies. Asterisk review address bar suggestions. Improves: fewer visible trackers, fewer third-party cookies, less suggestion leakage. Doesn't solve: advanced fingerprinting, login correlation, anonymity. Level 2, consistent privacy, 2 to 3 hours. Asterisk push anti-tracking stricter if your browsing allows it. Asterisk use profiles/containers to separate accounts from general browsing. Asterisk review permissions and remove persistent ones. Asterisk revisit sync: what's synced and with whom. Asterisk keep only essential extensions. Improves: less identity correlation, better operational discipline, fewer permission leaks. Doesn't solve: true anonymity, if that's your goal. Level 3, strong anonymity for specific cases. Asterisk use Tor browser for sessions where anonymity matters more than comfort. Asterisk mandatory note: Tor inside another browser, like a private window with Tor, isn't the same as Tor browser and doesn't provide the same isolation model. Asterisk expect friction, captchas, slowness, blocks. Improves: a higher practical anonymity standard. Doesn't solve: operational mistakes, logging in, revealing identity, opening identifying files. 7. Tools, keep it short. The document keeps the toolset intentionally small. Asterisk browsers: Firefox, Brave, Safari, and Tor browser, level 3. Asterisk search engines: DuckDuckGo, StartPage, Brave search. Asterisk content blocker: uBlock Origin, 1, not many. 8. Real trade-offs, and how to handle them. Privacy improvements can break things. Asterisk banking, streaming, and SSO, single sign-on, may fail with aggressive blocking. Asterisk some sites will push cookie walls or captchas. How not to give up. Asterisk use per site exceptions instead of disabling everything globally. Asterisk keep a paperwork profile that's more compatible and a stricter general browsing profile. Asterisk if it breaks your daily work, step down one level and rebalance. 9. What you can verify without turning it into a lab. Asterisk check if your browser reports blocked trackers per site. Asterisk watch whether aggressive ad/recommendation personalization decreases, not perfect, but a signal. Asterisk confirm your address bar searches go to the engine you chose. Asterisk run the setup for a week and weigh friction versus benefit. The goal isn't a universal score. It's consistency, less obvious tracking, less search leakage, less correlation through habit. 10. Common mistakes. Asterisk, incognito makes me anonymous, it doesn't, it mainly reduces local traces. Asterisk, switching search engine is enough, logins, sync, and fingerprinting remain. Asterisk, a VPN equals Tor, no, VPN changes the trust point, Tor browser changes the anonymity model. Asterisk, more extensions equals more privacy, not necessarily, you may increase fingerprint uniqueness and risk. Asterisk, Tor inside browser X equals Tor browser, it's not the same. 11. Final decision, one sentence, one action. Sentence, web privacy is layers. Browser plus search engine plus settings plus habits reduce specific tracking vectors, but they don't promise anonymity. Action, pick your level, apply the 4 to 5 key changes, and keep habits that reduce correlation. If you need strong anonymity, reserve it for specific cases with Tor browser and careful operational discipline. Follow openbookvvc-consultor.com. Hashtags, #cybersecurity, #InfoSEC, #VecConsultor.